Hello, I am Yasmin Cheney, Associate Director of the Sex Abuse Treatment Center. Thank you for clicking on the link. I am pleased to be participating in this effort and happy to have this opportunity to describe the services we offer to survivors of sexual assault. Our mission at the Sex Abuse Treatment Center is to support the emotional healing process of those sexually assaulted in Hawaii, to increase community awareness about their needs, and to reduce the incidence of all forms of sexual assault. The Sex Abuse Treatment Center delivers comprehensive services to survivors of sexual assault via our integrated model of care. We provide service to all, regardless of gender, age, sexual orientation, or race. The first of our services that I will speak to is our 24/7 sexual assault hotline at 808-524-7273. This hotline is manned by our crisis counselors and provides confidential support, information, and advocacy over the phone. Our crisis staff members can help you with medical care, reporting to the police, and answer your questions around sexual assault or child sexual abuse. Our medical legal services include forensic medical exams and crisis support. Acute exams are delivered within 120 hours of an assault, and clinics are delivered outside of that window. Crisis stabilization is offered via the hotline, short-term counseling, and Children's Justice Center support. These crisis services are currently grant and donation funded and are delivered at no cost to the survivor or their family. SATC also offers trauma-focused therapy to address sexual assault impacts via our clinical services section. The last two arms of the integrated model are our prevention, education, outreach section and our policy section, which focus on preventative efforts and education-based advocacy with policymakers. Our services flow out of two different locations. At Kapiolani Medical Center for Women and Children in the emergency department, we deliver our forensic medical exams. And at Harbor Court on Merchant Street, we deliver our counseling and clinical services. Lastly, I wanted to take you through some resources that may be helpful to survivors. Here are the state's 24/7 sexual assault hotline numbers organized by county. Here are some additional website resources. On our SATC Hawaii website, we have a Get Help tab for survivors outlining steps to take after someone has been assaulted, steps to take to preserve evidence, and how you can be connected with services to meet your needs. We have a new podcast series at the link listed here. The Respect Room has helpful information for survivors and the community regarding sexual violence prevention and intervention. Both RAIN and Crime Victim Compensation's websites have information and resources that would be helpful to survivors of sexual assault. Lastly, the Sex Abuse Treatment Center is part of the system of care for survivors and aims to give back control to survivors by allowing them to decide whether to have an exam, whether to report to the police, who information is shared with, and what information is shared. We are not an investigative entity. We provide professional and confidential care. We believe. Thank you so much for taking the time to learn more about the Sex Abuse Treatment Center and the services that we provide to survivors of sexual assault. Please don't hesitate to reach out to us if you or someone you care about could benefit from our support.